Hello, everybody, and welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Kromenhoek. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
The Noles will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to find some room. It's Davis. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the mark.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
That was an excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
First and goal, will try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. Press coverage now from these DBs. And it's caught. Touchdown, Knowles. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Now they get set to kick it away. Number 64. And he takes this from inside the 5. Return it brought down. Sets up the next drive. And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there. The Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. The catch makes a huge chunk play. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 35-yard line. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Florida State 7, Tennessee 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to chuck it again. Makes the grab. It's Staley. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it.
And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Crosses the 10. Who cannot stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. No chance to catch it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's McCoy. Tackle at the 13, not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job with it on this play.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line, they get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. It's Kromenhoek. He's moving out of the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that one's picked off. What a play. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Touchdown, Volunteers. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. And the interception taken to the house. A big six. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. It's a big pickup after the catch, and more importantly, holds onto the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The back's got it. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he's got it. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Florida State.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. Fielded in the end zone. It's Staley. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Offense has been the story of this first half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. They're going to run it here. Big spin on the run. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's broken up there. Great play. A fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Florida State.
First down here for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Tennessee Volunteers will take over.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Vols. That puts him on top in the second half. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Hand off to the back. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Kromenhoek. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. They had so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking a snap and turns around and flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge on that same direction that where they want to run the ball? Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
See if they can convert the point after. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
That era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Sellers. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. When he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
He'll hand it off. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Kromenhoek. Looking to scramble. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way. Past the 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense adds 6 points.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out, and it gets them a touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
The Noles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the fourth quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his back. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds...
That football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? Defense has got the football.
Just a great job by this defense to knock that ball loose and get a critical turnover here late in the game, working with the lead. You get the ball back to your offense, and now a chance to secure victory.
Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a game for this offense in the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing, a couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it from the gun. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And now the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Handoff to the back. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. In the clear at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's McCoy. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Frustration in the last drive. They moved into plus territory, but coughed it up. Can't afford that down on the scoreboard now. Here comes a handoff.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.